And we're live. The Grover back with another podcast after, believe it or not, another win. Another win, 3 goals. What's there to be upset about? Well, the next day, Brentford don't do us a favour and lose 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. But look, this is the sort of stage that we're in now. We've left it to a point where when you've got to rely on other teams, that's just the way it goes. But if you're new here, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Don't worry, there's no clickbait. Just straight up talking, isn't it? But yeah, in terms of the game, I think that from my point of view, I was expecting something, and for once I felt optimistic, and I did explain that to the other boys. But the last time I felt optimistic, Jack Harrison scored a hat trick at the Fishbowl for Leeds. So, but yeah, in terms of the game, as I say, like we started well. It's the first time I can remember us scoring 3 goals in a half of football, to be honest. But yeah, there was a lot of players that played really well. There was also a protest before the game and just at the start of it, which we'll get into. But yeah, I'll start off with someone else because it's always me talking and plastered over social. So, Joseph, what did you think of the game? What was your expectations going into it?
To be honest, I wouldn't say confident, but I know that Sunderland's away form has been pretty poor, and obviously they're still missing some players just coming back from AFCON and that. So, and I didn't really find that well, we didn't really find out till just before kickoff that they had no Jacker as well. So I feel like that was a big boost for us. And then obviously the way we started, I mean, 3-0 up at half time, you can't ask for any more really.
Mm.
So I was thrilled. I'm happy, but it's just leaving it too late. It's 5 points, got it down to 2, and then Brentford, who are meant to be shit hot at home, just because I watched the Forest against Braga the other day as well, and mate, that was terrible. They looked shocking, but I suppose it is where it is. But all we can do is just keep winning. So
Yeah, I think just before we pass over to Marder, I was going to say, if only we found this form 4 or 5 games ago when we had them games that were winnable. But look, at least we're at a point now where we're actually coming away from games scoring goals with points on the board. It's just now you've got to rely on other teams. But would you really echo what Joe said, Marder, or like did you have expectations for it?
I was pretty confident, to be fair.
Mm.
I think the performance against Spurs told me about it, and I just think we just always been playing well and just been a bit unlucky, with exception to Wolves. So I've always been like slightly confident that we can get result and stuff, and I think just getting those wins will give the club belief, and it gave me a bit more belief anyway that we would actually get results, because it's typical. The easier games you're going to fumble and not get a win, but the harder games that come through that you're not really expecting something, you do get points. And I'm not say Sunderland aren't good, but away from home they're not the best, isn't it? They get more of their points from home, so I was like a bit more confident from that. And yeah, no, I thought we played well. 3 goals in the first half. I think the fans, it was actually quite decent in terms of the atmosphere, just because we were happy anyway. And yeah, long may it continue. Next up, Chelsea. But yeah, we'll just keep taking the game at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that obviously there was supposed to be a planned protest before the game, but no one turned up. As us 3 were walking around the fishbowl doing laps, it's fucking that was very bizarre. But then I thought that the protest at the start, well, the one where we didn't go in until like the 15th minute, I thought that was actually quite good. There was quite a few hundred of us in our block doing it, although we were standing there waiting until the 15th minute. And then Joey decided to go for a piss on the 14th minute. So,
to be fair, I can't control my bowels. I needed a piss. So
no, true. No, but
it is where.
no, it is. But I was going to say that, like, just talking about the atmosphere, like you just touched on, it did actually feel all right. But then I do also think it's because the players left everything out there. And when you've paid to watch your team play, and not only are they scoring, but they're playing well, they're fighting for each other, then you're going to be more inclined to make a noise. When you're just watching dross, even the most upbeat, positive fans going to find it hard to engage and, like get behind the team. Obviously, in an ideal world, you want to be getting behind the team, whether you're winning 5-0 or losing 5-0. But reality is you get more up for it when the players are showing it because, that's just the way it is. But as we were saying, I think that the first half was really good. I thought that they were shit, though. I know that away from home they've not been great, and they picked up a lot of their points at home. I think their last away win was against Chelsea in October. But yeah, look, I'm overly chuffed with that. And as you say, we was all not looking forward, but then you're looking at the other team's results, because that's the place we're in now. We're 2 points out of getting out the bottom three, and Forest go away to Brentford, who a commentator for the game I was watching the Aston Villa game. He said, "Oh, Brentford have got an impeccable home record. They go and lose to a team that couldn't go and beat Braga in the week." So, but yeah, that's just the way it is now, isn't it? So, what can you do?
Yeah, just keep on winning.
Yeah, just got to focus on yourself. Yeah.
We got ourselves in a situation. We need to get ourselves out of it, but obviously we're going to need some favours along the way. But all we can do is just to build momentum, keep confidence high, just keep putting in performances and winning games. That's all you can do, really.
Yeah.
Was there any players that you want to chat about in particular? Because I've written down a list of the players, mainly because the second we click record, I go stiff and freeze and can't remember my own name, let alone the players' names. But I've written down a few names here. I'm assuming we're all going to think of the same names.
Well, I was going to say, rather than players, coaches, or a coach, especially Paco Jimenez, effect. Second game.
For it.
Yeah, second game, 2 wins. And it just seems like he's almost anti kind of Nuno, isn't he? Because obviously we've done a bit of research on him, saying he's kind of like pragmatic, loose cannon, like likes to play attacking football, likes to give it his all and stuff. You could tell he's a passionate guy, isn't he? He's Spanish, the way his press conferences and stuff. You see that quote about saying about stats being like underwear or bikinis. It shows you, don't show you all the interesting stats things, isn't it? So yeah, but that's the kind of thing you need, though. Like someone that's not going to be a yes
lunatic.
He is, but it's clear that he's not a yes man to Nuno, and he's probably someone that's actually got experience of managing top flight as an assistant coach. It seems like it's just rejuvenated everyone. Like you see, like the little bits that he's interacting with players, they seem like really happy, or he's like really motivating them as well. And you saw that little squabble at the end with Nuno as well. Just shows, that's something we need. Someone that's going to question him, and he's going to question back and stuff. And so far, so good. Hopefully, let's keep it going, boys. Isn't it? That's it. All hell, Paco Jimenez. But what do you guys think about?
What?
Joe?
Jimenez, I have no idea. I have no idea. I didn't even know who he was. I just know he's a coach. So yeah, if he helps us to improve results and become a better football team, I'm all for it. Even if he says some fucking dodgy shit.
No, but I think
things.
I was going to say that I don't think surely it can't be a coincidence that he comes in just before Tottenham, and both of them first halves. Like obviously yesterday we did score a few goals. Tottenham, we should have been out of sight of him, like by half time. I thought against Tottenham we were really good. So hopefully it is like you're saying. It's like it's a different opinion. It's because as we were saying yesterday in like the pub marder, it's like a lot of the time the coaches and the backroom staff, they're the ones that build relationships with the players. They're the ones that go over the tactics. A lot of the time the manager's just overseeing it all when he's in charge of everything as a whole, and on match day it's his voice. But you need the players to have great relationships with these coaches, and the fact we hired him and didn't bring in any of his backroom staff already, that's handicapping him to an extent, isn't it?
Yeah,
for real.
But yeah, no, I was going to say just before I was going back, there was quite a few standout performances. I thought, like, touch wood, he don't go to shit, because we both know Mav has got clanger in him. But this little Mav John Cled partnership at the back, decent, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. But I think Tadebo, I think's a better player, but he's had his moments for a while. He didn't look like he had adapted to like Premier League level football, but he's looking better. But Matt, I feel like Mav does this. Like we'll go on a run where he play well for a few games, but then he's always got a clanger in him. I just don't see him being consistent enough. So, but he played well. Played really well yesterday, because obviously up against Robbie, who's a fucking unit. I know he scored, but I felt like they handled him quite well.
Yeah.
And just and surely it can't be no coincidence. We're supposedly not. We've left out our best player, and we've won 3-3.
Yeah. No, I think as you say, pretty much everyone's the same with Mavropanos. It's no one's doubting his ability as such. It's when he's got too much time on the ball. Because you remember there was a spell where every time he played like a fucking back pass. So when me and Marder were at Bristol City in the
Bristol.
replay, we were like, for fuck's sake. I mean, us three were at Palace at home and he played one
Yeah.
like that. But if he can just not have I always think it's just instinct with him. It's like if he's reacting like instinct during the game are really good. Like he's the closest thing to like a Dawson. Like he's quite strong. He's a bit of a brute. And yeah, I thought that Tadebo was just you were just seeing him at every part of the pitch at one point. He's like not only does he cover Mav, he like covers both like flanks. He was just everywhere. I thought just like another shout out to like Scholes for me. I thought since his mistake a few weeks ago, a lot of a lot of young players, it would have been easy to just sort of hide or make yourself unavailable, or you know what I mean, like not have the balls really. But I think he's played really well, and with Juve back now, I don't think it's a dead cert that Juve walks back into the team for me. I think if Scholes is playing like that, then I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk about a certain Czech player in the middle of the park, Marla, because I know that you've always backed him, even when he was having a bit of a bad spell a few years ago.
Yeah. Do you know what? Thomas Suchek. I'll be honest with you, especially this season, I just thought of him just being like, just fine with him on the bench and coming on. But even at times when he came on, I sometimes thought he was a bit lost and stuff because I didn't think he had a position. And when he's just coming to the team now, again, I was questioning, thinking, I don't know why we drop in Magassa because he had one bad game. But credit to him, he is a leader, he is strong, and he's actually played really well. He's been really good defensively. He's been breaking up play and actually facilitating the play as well. And it makes me happy seeing Thomas Suchek getting the team and just doing all these great stuff, to be fair. Like, you just can't hate the man. He is literally a cult hero, someone that loves and bleeds Claret and Blue now and stuff. And I'm just happy that he's having such an influence in the game as well. And alongside him, normally you'd say that Thomas would be a hindrance to any midfield partner, but he's actually done really well. So I'm very happy for him. But yeah, his midfield partner, Fernandez, what a game he had yesterday. And he keeps growing, isn't he?
I mean, I was going to say, it's almost like when, obviously, it's not the same impact because Rice didn't have the output that he's got in a minute. But when Souček was sitting back and doing all the dirty work and, you know what I mean, like doing the midfield stuff you want him to do, it allows the attacking players to like go out and just be on the ball, flair, creating stuff, scoring screamers, almost scoring two screamers, by the way. But no, yeah, there was like a lot of standout performances. Crescencio again, ever since that goal got chalked off a few games ago, he's scored in every game since, hasn't he? So
yeah,
and that at the time is what we were screaming out for, wasn't it? It was just you know, getting that goal, getting the assist, and as Marder always maintained, he just needed that bit of confidence. But yeah, there was a lot of things to be happy about yesterday.
Took his goal really well. I mean, I didn't know he could jump that high. That fucking leap, mate. That's salmon out of water.
Yeah.
Sure, was playing the pitch as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Mate, he just fucking. Oh, he had moon shoes on.
No, it was. But I'm trying to think of what other players have I got down there. I'm pretty sure that's. I mean, Tatty again. It's just lots of energy, pressing, rushing their players into making like mistakes and stuff. Pablo, the jury's still out, but I think he's there to just, you know, he's young and we try. It's hard not to, but it's best to not talk about the price tag all the time. Look, he's got a lot to learn, but I think a lot of the time he's there to occupy defenders and be a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. But he's not done anything where I'm like, mate, he's fucking terrible, he's shit. It's just you're not. When we're down there, you always want like a goal scorer or someone that's going to create stuff. But look, hopefully in time he can come good. But I thought Wilson again actually when he come on. He's only on the pitch for what 25 minutes. Yeah, he was another one that had chances, causing problems. So it's very important that we keep him till the end of the season for sure.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah. I'll say after the first half, there weren't really much to report on. We did. It's not that I don't think it was like Tottenham in the sense where we didn't create anything second half. It was more just, even me, I was like, right, if we can just see this game out, we're all good. And we was really, really comfortable. And then they get the goal back, which had come out the blue, really. And a lot of us in there are a bit like, don't you fucking dare West Ham, because their fans were quiet for most of the game. And the second they got that, even they started making noise. Everyone's looking at each other like, we couldn't, could we?
But I don't really. I feel like they didn't really create too much, to be honest. I don't feel like we were too troubled.
No.
Nah. Yeah, they didn't really threaten that much. I mean, the goal they scored came out of nowhere, to be fair. And yeah, from there, I still wasn't like
Sorry.
panicking or anything. But
Sorry,
yeah, no.
United just scored.
Oh, did they?
Of
course.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. So yeah, so as I say, like we was pretty comfortable, and I don't know about you two, but I felt over the moon after the game, and then today has just buzzkilled me a bit. I can't lie; it's almost a bit like, for fuck's sake. Obviously, it's important because if we didn't get the win, we'd be like 8 points adrift. But it's more just we've left ourselves in a place now where we're every week. The second we get our own result, we're looking at the other fixtures, aren't we? And tomorrow, I think Leeds are going to Everton. So yeah, it's just fucking. That's I think that's reality of it now for us for the rest of the season. We just we can only beat what's in front of us, but we're relying on other teams now.
Yeah, but look, it's hotting up the relegation battle now. I think it's saying that we're not over. Do you guys actually think what are the odds? How much percentage do you think that we're gonna go down? Do you think you're the same as 3 weeks ago when you said we're certainly down, or are you having a bit more hope now? Or
they're giving me hope, but it is a precarious position we find ourselves in with the fixtures left.
That's a big word for me, Joe. Precarious.
What? Cheers, mate. It's called me thick.
We do find ourselves in a precarious position.
Fuck me, it's a word.
No. But obviously,
we still need some signings, though. I feel like.
Yeah. But I mean, compared to a few weeks ago, we're definitely in a more positive place. But that's not. But I think that we were so on our knees and starving for some like positivity and just a result. But I would say that the players are showing a lot more now on the pitch, whether that be down to a new coach, whether that be to certain players like Paqueta not being in the squad. I don't care what it is. Just keep on doing it. And obviously, next week against Chelsea is going to be really tough. But look, if we get into that stage of the season now where teams like us are going to have to go to these places where we're not expected to get a result and get a result because that's the position that we're in. But I would like this Paqueta thing to be wrapped up now. But my only worry is the reason why we've not seen a lot of other movement in terms of other players that we're bringing in is because the Pablo and the Tati money was the Paqueta money. I mean, I have no proof of that. That's just me observing our owners for the best part of 15, 16 years. And they don't like to spend their own money. They spend the club's money, didn't they? So
where's the Arteta money?
It is.
I know. I don't know. Yeah, the whole Paqueta situation we need to go. I reckon he'll go this transfer window, and we'll see what happens. But in terms of the transfers going on, obviously we got rid of Irving this week. Apparently, it looks like we're going to terminate Guido's contract, which a bit disappointed in, to be fair, but it is what it is. And
it don't bother me too much.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, in relegation, but I think when he's come on, he's just steadied his ship and stuff, and it's just fine to have experience. Like, he has good experience, and the more he's played in Prem, the better he's actually got. So that's the only thing about it. But I think it's odd that we're terminating his contract rather than actually sign for like 2 million or something. But we'll find out more about it later, hopefully. Apparently, Adama Traore coming in, so we'll see what else happens.
He's going Valencia, isn't he? Is it Valencia?
Yeah, Valencia, Guido. Yeah.
But no, I think the thing with Guido was like there was obviously a lot of the time when we saw him in his first year with us, it looked a bit slow, sluggish. A lot of the times he was playing with a very slow, immobile midfield. He was with Souček, he was with Ward-Prowse. You can normally have one of them in there, but as we've seen, you need to surround him with some legs. You can't just have 3 fucking slow, immobile, sideways, backwards footballers in there. But what I don't get is the last few times we've seen him in like cameos, he's looked all right. And now he looks all right. You're like, okay, right. At absolute worst, we're gonna get a few quid for him because he's shown that he's capable. But now we've given him minutes in the last few games, but we've got rid of him for free. It's like, what? So we'd rather just save the wages, but then we've also let Irving go. But then he's got Ward-Prowse back on the bench. Is he just there just to add a number on the bench? Has he got any intention of using it?
Yeah.
The skepticism in me says no. So I still think we need, like, we're weaker than the start of the transfer window just by the numbers. Like we've let Fulkrug, Marshall, Irvin, Guido. Don't know if there's any more that I forgot, but we've let Paqueta probably. So when's it shut in like a week's time? We're gonna have to bring in a few players. I hope it's not a case of the team are winning now, we don't need anyone. No. We need to like what we've got is not enough. We need more options because all it takes is one injury and we're back to shit street.
Oh yes. But hopefully, I mean, who knows? I suppose it's going to probably be a busy week then.
Yeah.
But it looks like quite other things like close to being done, which I can't wait for because on my For You page is just filled with fucking Brazilians and Flamengo fans. So that's what it done.
I think I was saying earlier to you, Gerald, I read somewhere that apparently they've got to pay a hefty tax if they get Paqueta Flamengo. I think apparently it's like 15 to 18 million in tax. And I think that's what's holding it up because it won't just be the 40 million to us. They've got to pay a hefty tax. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that's basically what it said. That's what one of the many West Ham ITKs has said. How true that is, I don't know. But what I don't get is if it's any other transfer window, we can afford to prat about and haggle for an extra few quid. But you'd think the precarious place we find ourselves in, just get the fucking money and invest in the squad, innit?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. And if he's not willing to put in the work, well, fucking, which he clearly hasn't, better off to get rid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to say, do you think Nuno wants to have a smaller squad like Moyes and he doesn't really mind it too much? Do you think that's kind of the reason why we're not rushing too much? Where he just wants to identify players or...
Yeah, probably just that, I feel like. But, I mean, because it all comes out, it's like, the reason why we haven't moved is because Nuno, he's doing this, he's doing that, dithering. But it's always somebody else that's dithering. So it's been the same under how many managers? But yeah, but I mean we're pretty much owned by George Mendes now. He decides who we sign.
Yeah, but I mean I think Adama's obviously going to come in, whether it's in a day or 3 days, whatever. I think Traore, if you're going by what all the ITKs and the media are saying, by the Chelsea game, Traore will be a West Ham player. I think even after the game yesterday, his manager come out and said that he won't be here past the transfer window. So Traore is coming in. Whatever your thoughts are on him, to me, I'm not really looking at the quality of players right now. I'm just like, just get anyone we can, because even if he gets like a couple of goals and he offers us something off the bench, it's worth it. If it's at the start of the season, I'll be a bit like, fuck me, Traore, because it's like he can't get a game for another team in the league. But as I say, the space we find ourselves in the league, you can't really be too picky. Just get anyone in at this stage.
They have got to have some quality though, because obviously they need to improve the team and get us out of this position that we're in. There's no point just spunking money on that saying, even though it's not my money, but don't want to just buy shit. Because then I don't think buy more to replace the shit.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be a lot of money, so that's why I don't really mind too much. I think it's gonna be like what 2 or 3 million. So it's not really the end of the world. And if Nuno wants him, just fucking just get him. Do you know what I mean? Like he's worked with him before. He's played his best football that we've seen him under Nuno. I suppose another plus is he's really scored a last minute winner at the Fishbowl. So hopefully he can do it for us.
Yeah. What I've got to say, mate, is just go to the FBI now and recover all that baby oil. That's it. So
honestly. But I think that obviously like there's going to be like players that we're linked with, and we've only got a week left now. But just to go on a bit of a side note, I want to get your boys' thoughts on both the protest or lack of protest because I can't help but feel. I was talking to one of the people that was trying to arrange it yesterday. I had to message him because, as you know, we were walking around thinking, have we got the wrong game or something? What's going on here? Do you think it's just a case of like, we've got a couple of wins and a lot of people have gone, oh well, I don't really care too much, or is it a case of they don't want to be the ones that are negatively affecting the team? But me personally, I don't buy that. I think that's bullshit myself. The players are not going to notice. Well, I don't think there'd be more than like a couple of thousand of us yesterday that were doing the red card thing. But I'm more talking about the one before the game. But I suppose when we were previewing it, neither of you had even heard of it. So maybe it was just it didn't reach enough people per se. But yeah, I was wanting to see what do you think, Joe, about like the pre-game one? Do you think that it harms future protests because they're like, well, what's the point in arranging another one if no one's going to turn up?
No, I mean, it just depends on like. Obviously, it's a different group. I mean, the group that you said that done it, I haven't heard of or haven't seen or I don't follow, so I don't know. But maybe they just weren't like a big enough like reach to people. And that's the thing. If you're all like trying to do like different, you all need that to join as one combined message. If there's too many like different groups and stuff like that, it's only just going to be confusing people. So, but yeah, it's just one of them, innit? It's just, you win a couple. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if people are like, oh, we've won a couple of games now, so I don't need to do it no more. Even though it's not about winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, it's just the reach of the platform. Obviously, I think, not too many people probably knew about it. I didn't really see anyone talking about it in the groups or on media. I saw like a handful of times and stuff, but yeah, that's unfortunate. And I think, you're right, Joe. I think when it comes to protesting, like you can't just do your individual protests. You can't need to come together. And I know like who is it, Hammers United or whoever it is, like reposted and stuff, but then like make it their own or whatever. It's just like, oh yeah, repost it. But you guys need to come together. If you do have a protest, probably go to the main people who are doing the protest, and I think it just reaches like that bigger organization and stuff. And yeah, unfortunately it didn't happen, but yeah, at the same time it hasn't come at a great time because obviously we won the last game against Spurs, so high and stuff. And I think unfortunately if things are going well, people are less inclined to. I think people just don't. You know what it is? It's like people just think, "What's the point? Nothing's going to happen." And it's just like when people go and vote and like for people to come in charge of the country, they say, "Oh, same shit's going to happen" or whatever. This optimism is just not there for that, and people just don't really care. So you need to kind of give them a reason as to why you need to protest and stuff, and keep banging the drum. Obviously, it's infancy days, but we just need to be consistent with it and keep screaming and saying we're not selling it, even for win or draw. We still want you guys to find your voices and start echoing and let the owners know that we don't want you guys in. And obviously, not everyone wants it, but we need to find people who actually do not want them and actually get people to commit and actually stand in and actually make their voices heard rather than just let them sit back and say it in the background and hide. But it's a different story. We can talk further about that. But yeah.
Well, because I thought. Go on, mate.
No, I was just going to say, because depending on like, some people might not even have, like, say, social media or such, or I mean, I don't really watch that many West Ham YouTube channels, like all like the bigger accounts and that. So I don't know if they spoke about it and stuff. It all depends on how like you consume your like West Ham news and see it. So, but I think like it's like a mentality thing in it as well. But if people see a lot more people do it, then they might be inclined to join. But as you said, like I said, infancy in it. So if you don't see many people do it, most people are like, oh, fuck it, what's the point?
Yeah. I think another thing is that a lot of people are just apathetic towards it. It's like you say, it's like, what's the point? Is it really going to do anything? And the second you go into something with that mentality, you're never going to get what you want to achieve because you aren't, are you? But I think that's a good thing with the red card one is you see like the people are handing them out in the concourse. So even if you didn't know what it was, you're like, oh, what's that? And then you can learn, oh, actually, I don't like these tosses either. So then it's easy for you to just join in. Whereas the one before is probably like a bit like niche maybe. But like I still thought there'd be people turn up to it. But look, it's like what I always say. It's like in the past, I've been guilty of being a bit of an arsehole, to be honest, with all people that don't want to protest. But look, it don't make you a superior fan if you do, and it don't make you a cunt if you don't. It's just whatever you want to do, innit? But it's more, we're all there for the same thing. And I bet there was people that didn't go to any protests yesterday or didn't hold up any cards that we were stood there having a laugh with, singing with. So, and that's what we're there for at the end of the day, innit? In an ideal world, we want the owners out. We want it to be in a better stadium, but we've been dealt a shit hand. And for me, it will always come back to the protest numbers are always going to be hard to get up because a lot of the people that would be protesting don't go anymore. And they've realised, actually, I don't need to watch 11 bums ruin my weekend and I can save myself £1,000 a season and I don't need to spend 10 grand over 2 years on beers and trains and whatever else. So that's always going to be the hard thing with it, ain't it?
Well, it's expensive hobby.
Yeah. No,
Put
it
it
is.
that way.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
So yeah, did you want to go on to your final game thing, Marder, for the week?
Yeah, sure. We on this right now. Oh, go on, boys. Excited for this. Oh,
right. So if you
What's
want to
the
explain
goal
what
for
it
us
is, because I don't think Joe knows what it is, and we need to let the viewers know what the fuck's going on.
So obviously we've done blind rankings before. Now Game Host Mad's got a new one. Wednesday's on. So I'll present players basically. So I'm going to start with 2 players, and I'm going to say who would you rather. So the topic this one I've done is Wednesday's on players you'd re-sign for the club, and it's the last 10 signings that Moy signed, basically.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to present the first 2. So the first 2 right now, Calvin Phillips, Danny Ings.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like right now, think about what do we need in this club right now? Who would you resign?
Oh,
God.
Fucking hell. So asking for what Denny disease one.
Yeah, you guys got to collaborate on this.
Ings. It'll be Ings, isn't it?
Ings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ings.
Okay,
yeah.
so Danny Ings. All right, next up, Nikola Vlasic or Danny Ings?
Vlasic. He didn't get a chance.
Neither.
No, Vlasic. I mean, even the players were coming out and saying that he was really good in training. And you've seen when he was in Italy, admittedly, he's not scoring 30 goals a season, but he's effective out there.
Yeah, I think I saw he was captain one game.
I'm more based on what they've done for West Ham now, so you probably have to say Ings because he did do more.
I mean, you don't have to. More. I'm just saying
no.
Right now.
It could be it works under like a different system, different manager. Yeah. Although, admittedly, Moyes and Nuno's like fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. The same.
It doesn't have to be under West Ham. It's literally if you had the chance to re-sign them right now, not because of the previous one, but
we'll do it for both of us. So I'll go Vlasic and Joe's gone. Was it Ings?
Yeah.
Imagine Danny Ings wins.
I mean, no, you guys got to agree. I can't do unless you want me to do one each or something.
Oh, no. I'll go Vlasic then.
All right then. Vlasic or the recent man Andy Irving.
Fuck those, to be honest.
I mean, if he was what he's done for West Ham, you'd go for Andy Irving because he put in a cross once. But in terms of quality and who I'd want to re-sign right now, it'd be Vlasic. Yeah, I don't want fucking Andy Irving. Yeah. Sorry, Andy.
Fair enough. Vlasic or Flynn Downs?
Downs.
Yeah, Downs.
Ooh, okay, we got a new Milner. Hot chair. How's he doing at Southampton?
He got a card earlier.
Of course you know that.
I watched it, fair.
Yeah, I liked him. Always liked him. I was a West Ham boy, isn't he? So Flynn Downs or Tilo Kehrer?
Oh, probably Kehrer, to be honest. Any defender.
Yeah, Kehrer, because I think since he's left West Ham, his stock's gone up again. So probably get Kehrer back in.
God, fair enough. Kehrer or Gianluca Scamacca?
Gianluca,
bro. We need a striker. We need goals.
Oh God, fair enough.
I think he's a good player, but he's just not suited to English football.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think the first season I didn't think he was injured, but I think he just was homesick. He just didn't like fit into England, unfortunately. I think that was generally it. I think if he had another season, it could have been different, but here's what it is. All right, it's a big one. And I probably know the answer. Skamaka or Aguerd?
Skamaka.
Yeah, Skamaka.
Fuck Aguerd.
I've always liked Aguerd, but fuck him since he fucking did that to us. Skamaka or Emerson?
Emerson.
Do we need that back though?
No, but I just love Emerson. I think he's class.
Oh,
Actually, wait. Hang on. I'm getting this confused with who I'd re-sign and who I like more, aren't I?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I suppose we've got Skulls and Juve. You probably go Gianluca just because we need goals in the team. But I think that us letting Emerson go is just one of the most brain dead things we've done in a while. I can't lie.
For what? Yeah. What was it, like £1 million or something as well?
Stupid.
Less than that.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, Skamaka?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Like Emerson. If Emerson stayed, do you think Paquette will be this unsettled right now and want to go?
He's his own man.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you mean because obviously both on the pitch and off it, they were really. Do you remember everyone was like, "Oh, stop putting Paquette on the left," but that's where he plays his best stuff. Him and Emerson, wasn't it, on the left? So
yeah,
it might mean he's a bit more unsettled, but as Joe says, like he's a big grown man. If you're gonna throw a sulk and a shot because your mate's left, like grow up, you fucking bitch.
Fair enough.
Big baby.
Yeah, baby.
Big.
All right, we got the last one now. The big face-off: Gianluca Scamacca or Mohamed Kudus.
Gianluca.
Is that just because you hate Kudus or?
Well, I mean, if you sign Kudus, we saw him play on the left. He didn't like playing on the left. I mean, he's a better player than Somerville, but
I think I'm going Kudus. He's got that thing that can change a game. We're forgetting he's like first year with us, where he was fucking really good.
Yeah,
Kudus. I'll go Kudus. Although, fuck you, Kudus.
So you're both saying Kudus?
I'm not, but.
Oh, boys, come on. You guys have to agree on this one. You can't end it until you both agree.
Ching Chang Walla.
I just think fuck him. But yeah, go on in. I do Kudus. Because he's a really good player, but.
Yeah.
One thing I just realised is we actually missed one person out, actually. So I'll do this last one to throw it in. Kudus or. Actually, no, he's at the club. No, don't worry. It's fine. I was going to say Edson Alvarez, but he's still at the club.
What we'll do, we'll just say the winner was Kudus / Gianluca.
We'll put it to the people. Who'd you rather have in the club right now, Kudus or Scamacca? There you go. We could do a poll on YouTube.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think next time what we'll do is we'll try and play. We'll try and play the game we were doing yesterday, where we named 3 teams. We've got to say a thing, but I think that the audio might be a bit shit for it. I ain't sure.
Yeah, I can get messy. Everyone shouting on top of each other as well.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Have you boys got anything else you'd like to add before I do my fucking outro?
No.
Well, sweet. Well, yeah, I was just going to say to the fucking 20 people that do actually watch this, appreciate it, boys. Shout out to, I'm pretty sure his name's Joe, who listens to us on the way to work. If you are listening, mate, hope you have a good day. If anyone's got any questions or suggestions or you want to know more about us, look, like we're trying our best to upload every week. We're up to the heady heights of 224 subscribers. So, yeah, if you got any questions for us or if you got any suggestions or what's your thoughts on the protest? Do you think we're going to stay up? Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. Come on, you rip roaring, free scoring bum irons.
Bosh.